Hello there everyone, welcome to this video. Hope you're all doing well. I really do hope that. This is my reactions video from just watching the game for Ukraine. The game for Ukraine. As you can see on the screen here, it's on a commercial break. Yeah, it was a fun game to watch. Team Shevchenko versus Team Zinchenko. It was fun to watch. It really was a blast from the past. It was really a good throwback, seeing some of these legends of the past, seeing Shevchenko, Makelele, Petacek, all them guys. Like it's a real throwback, and it's fun to watch. Clarence Seedorf also was playing. I was Team Shevchenko, of course, just Team Chelsea. Of course, our manager was Emma Hayes, and the manager for Team Zinchenko was Arsene Wenger. And yeah, it felt like I had gone back in time. Really, it felt like seeing some of these guys. I almost forgot how good Makelele was, and even though of course they're now old, they're now retired, a lot of these guys, it just seeing them. Clarence Seedorf hasn't missed a beat. This guy Clarence Seedorf, you think Clarence Seedorf is something else. He may be retired, whatever, but he still has skill. He really still has the vision, the talent. Oh, Clarence Seedorf! If you remember how good Clarence Seedorf was, I think he won 4 Champions League titles with 3 different clubs, and what an established player, what a guy, what a player he was, and he still feels like he still has it. And yeah, Petr in goal, wow, saves, especially in the first half, save after save after save. Yeah, it was nice to see Team Shevchenko. I was really glad, even just to see the likes of William Gallas back. Uh, who else? By many people. Even nice to see Kyle Rafferty showing up playing as well. Um, as well as Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, Jermaine Defoe. Although Jermaine Defoe didn't play for Chelsea in the past, but whatever, nice to see him. Um, Joko, especially Joko. Joe, wow, these guys, I think they played, Joko and Clarence Seedorf played the full 90 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think they played the full 90 minutes. Yeah, and the goalkeepers rotated, of course. Czech went off in the second half, was replaced by Mohamed Dida, by Dida, and then Dida was later replaced by Kudicini. Yeah, and for Team Zinchenko, we saw Perez. Perez is a baller. Perez is such a baller. And yeah, really crazy to see some of these guys back. Like really, just see. It felt like, again, it felt like I went back in time. It felt like I had gone into a time machine and was able to go back to the late 90s and early 2000s.
Back to the game for Ukraine.
So, thank you, Sky Sports, for the live coverage on YouTube. It was really nice to get to be privileged to watch this game for Ukraine. Of course, the most important thing is for the people of Ukraine, isn't it? The most important thing is that the money for the donations for this game is going to be used to build schools in Ukraine. And yeah, and I think it's a good cause. It was nice to see what Alexander Zinchenko had to say as well, even his thoughts during the game, as well as to see Arsene Wenger as well on the opposition dugout. Who else was there in the Mark Noble? He really is good. Some of these guys, wow, it's just, you wouldn't think they've retired. You'd think these guys are still playing. Mark Noble, really good. Former West Ham player, of course, you'd know, West Ham legend, maybe even Premier League legend. Really, who else was there in the Zinchenko team? John Anarisa was there as well. Jack Wilshere, I think, was their best player. Jack Wilshere, actually, was their best player, and had a goal in the first half wrongfully disallowed. Yeah. So that's just about it. Thank you guys for tuning in.